Welcome back, everyone, to Farming Sim. It's been a while since we've actually been on as the collective here. Oh, trying to remember what the hell we were doing. It's been, what, 2 months? 3 months since we were back doing this? I can't remember what we were doing. I think yeah, hauling bales. I think we were hauling bales. It's December 2nd. Holy crap. So we got to switch out some stuff. Obviously, we probably have to haul chickens. That's probably a thing, right? Chicken hauling. Let's just zoom around with the equipment and see what actually needs to be done. Alright, the truck is here. I'm assuming, yeah, bales. Definitely assuming bales. That's cotton harvester. That's the other truck sitting at the mill. Combines are ready to go. Locomotive's just sitting by. Apparently I was fertilizing. Oh yes, we've definitely got bales to do. Alright, so we can do that. We can truck bales. We have our 3/4 ton. Is that my fertilizer wagon? I was hauling liquid fertilizer and herbicides and stuff. So that's my chemical truck. Gotcha. Right, so this is my new fertilizer station. That's what that is. Right. Alright, well, I guess we start off by hauling bales. Might as well get it off the field. I don't even know what we left off with November as a total, if we even got close to being on par or not. I don't think we were. I think we were 200,000 or 300,000 down. I actually don't even remember being in December. I suppose you're turning. Yep, of course you are. Alright, on the road we go. On the road again. Always on the road again. On the plus side, doing this, it's not going to be too difficult. Now we can stick in operation mode. We got some of the fields seeded. I roughly remember what we're going to do with some of them, so. Now we probably should still make a pile of fertilizer for ourselves. I shall just go down in the ditch where the drive is. Right there. Here's the key. I think the trailer basically followed, so. So yeah, we'll do the bale hauling. Then I think probably the chickens have gone out of control by now. So we'll probably have a few hundred birds to move. And then from there, we'll take a look at the cattle. And then we go from there. There we go. There's the field. And I'll probably come down with this same truck again and load up the swather. It's just easier hauling it like this. I didn't think I actually picked up one there. But we did start taking them from the backside, so. Alright, I did need to be in operating position. There we go. Alright, moving on. 2 bales, 3 bales, 4, 5 bales, 6 bales, 7. Yeah, we'll pick up the swather when we're done. It's nothing for the truck to come back out here. We've actually got a pretty good percentage of the field actually picked up already. Can't remember, but I think this is a 48 bale hauler. I think that's pretty close to what we can do. Sorry, we still actually haven't made it to 50% yet. $21 bales, so it's actually 42 that we can haul. Oh, we've got well over half this field hauled. I do think we'll have one more trip partly out here. Oop. That was tight corner. Yeah, it was close to a jackknife. I mean, worst case scenario, if there's like 4 or 5 bales left, we'll load the swather on, and then we can always just throw a couple bales on behind it or in front of it or something like that. Or bring out the 3/4 ton with the flat deck and just load her up from there. That's a possibility as well. So we don't have that many left out here. Okay, 2 left. There we go. That's a pretty good load. So how much do we have left? We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's 9 bales left. That's still a pretty good load. I still think I'd load the could load the front actually. Do my 6 bales up front and then 3 bales up tight against it. Strap it and then bring the swather on. That I could do. Guess I should probably slow down for the corner. Oh, the cattle are going to be so excited. Seeing the feed coming in like this. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Not sure what other business I really want out here. We were talking about originally to building a apple cider factory or something. It requires me to plant a bunch of apple trees, which I'm still actually contemplating doing, by the way. We're planning on still cutting down a pile of other trees, but we'll plant a bunch more. We did actually plant a bunch more over on one part, didn't we? I think we did. Okay, I'll just cut through the yard here. Then we'll go back out, we'll load up the other 9 bales, then we'll load up the swather. Okay, I need to angle myself a little bit better. There we go. I do believe we actually have quite a pile back here. We've got 126 square bales of hay and 42 of grass. Actually get past them here. Oh yeah. So yeah. 1, 2, 3 rows. Yeah, 3 rows deep and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. By 2, 4, 6, 7. So 49 in a row. Not bad at all. Then we got another 9 coming. And just out of curiosity, because I think I was anyways, it's been a while. How's the stockpile? It's building. Might want to think about starting to haul that stuff back to the fertilizer plant. The more fertilizer I can make, the better. When it comes to seeding, we know we're going to be using it. That's guaranteed. Really? Oh, it is a 100-kilometer speed limit, so let's crack this thing right up to 120 then. Do it the old Alberta, Saskatchewan way. Probably more so Saskatchewan. Those guys really do speed. I think I do. No, I don't. I usually only go above 5 over only because that's the sweet spot on where the truck actually nicely idles. Unless I'm hauling something, then 99 is the magic mark. Don't ask me why. It's so empty now. Now I'm going to keep it in operating position like this. I'm not going to switch over to transport. Because I know it's there, it's just... Yeah, these are only 90 kgs. I mean, you can pick them up. It'd be awkward, but you could pick them up. That's not the greatest hand bombing, but I think she'll work. Yep, that will work. There we go. Throw those two up there. Alright. I got that Hollow Series trailer. Could we, I don't know, just stay on the trailer, please? Oh? Okay. Let's try this then. There we go. Yeah. Get off that one. Boom. There we go. There we go. Nice. It's not the greatest hand bombing job I've ever done, but it definitely works. And in the chat is a lovely little link there for if anybody would like to donate to the stream. A little bit or a lot, it don't matter. Every little bit is appreciative. Or appreciated. One of those words is correct. Boom. See, we can definitely get 9 bales on here. These 9 bales I might actually just feed the cattle right now. The milk moo-moos. Get the really good stuff. They get the TMR, but the other cows just get hay and grass, but that's because they're just grass fed. It doesn't really matter that much. Really? Add it up there. Nope. There we go. was gonna say, please tell me there's a strap there. Alright. Trailer bottom is going down. Cool. We're good then. It looks a bit awkward. It actually does look like I've hand loaded it. Okay, well, let's be honest though. I don't know if I'd do any better job with equipment. Just saying. I don't know if I can back this thing on or not. The wheels might be too wide for it, so I might have to go on from the front. Frontal salt. Tiny ramp. Right, might be magical. Could be very magical. Not sure how to get back off once we're there, but currently it is working. Back wheels just the spin and front wheels not. Oh, we're doing something magical. Look at the mirrors, all I see is a swather header sitting off. I mean, it is working, so. It definitely a struggle to do it more than 50. But again, it is working. Oh, just the long road. We technically am dragging the ramp back there too, so it's still faster than what the I was gonna say the lawnmower could do. I guess it kind of is a overglorified lawnmower. I'm not entirely sure how to get off the trailer. Haven't worked that part out yet. Maybe then we'll start thinking about planning for the orchard then. I mean, I could maybe have the orchard out here. We're going to do it over on the other part. Is that part of the boxes? Pallets, I guess, maybe. So there's a tree saplings. Those are the other loads. It's a Boeing load. Cool, spare parts. Nope, truck's starting to slow down. Alright, this is going to be a challenge. Anybody coming? Nope. Okay. Perfect, because this is going to be special. Nope. I'd have to offload it there, but problem is now the traffic is getting stupid. How can I spin it around? Wonder if I can disconnect it from here. We're close to town. Oh, the truck's starting to peel away from it. I'll use the impossibly hard. There we go. I'll get the swather off the highway. Alright, so I can... No, don't you guys do it. No, I gotta do it like this. See? What I'm doing. Physics. Physics needs to be physicable. I'll hop over here. Alright, for the most part, we made it back to the farm with very few issues. Just one main one. I've also just run back to the truck, it's not that far. Well, there's the other truck that I need for hauling the other. I wonder where my loader is. On the plus side now, I can put the crate back up. Alright, let's go over to the barn here. I'm sure these pesky little devils would love a little bit more feed. That actually not take it off? There we go. Oh, they do like the feed. You know, I've got a milk canister here. Do you think there's actually any milk in it? No. These aren't really milk cows, mind you. These are all to be slaughtered at some point. Yeah, we got 13,000 there. Yeah, this tractor's got the loader on it right now. I don't know where my other loader is, so let's just take it down over to the fertilizer and see. I mean, for this one, I guess what I could do is I could hook up to the trailer there. We could load up what's in here, and then we could haul it down over there and get everything cleaned up for our fertilizer. We can do a lot with this trailer. I love this little trailer. Would love one in real life too. Although I'm not keen about the pinto hitch. I hate pintos. Alright, so I always overdo it with this, so on the plus side, all I have to do is lift it straight up. I don't even have to dump it. All I have to do is turn it on. Good way to do it, right? We need fertilizer for our seeding season, so. Oh, crap. How much of that did I accidentally get on the ground? No, not very much. No, so it doesn't do the loader. Definitely haven't got 13,000 yet. Whew, this is a heavy load. Who would have thought poo is heavy? We probably got another 2 or 3 good loads out of there yet. Trailer's filling up pretty good. I'll just probably dump this trailer out there for now. Alright, I think I got one more scoop after this one, and then we'll call it good. Yes, I want to be standing in it. That's good. That's pretty good. I know there's still some in the back, but who cares? There's gonna be more again. This is just the regular stuff. It's not even slurry, which I think we're gonna start putting on the fields. All right. There we go. Just put that down. Cut straight across here. I think while we're on location, not sure why there's a massive traffic jam around there. Oh, hello, there's a van there. Excuse me, sir. This is a good opportunity to tell everyone about the sponsor. And today we are sponsored with Razer. Yeah, the link's in the chat window on the YouTube side. All you have to do is click the link and sign up, and yeah, you'll have a little bit of a discount and glory and everything else to upgrade your new setup. Then they have everything from PC to console and everything in between. So make sure that if you need new gear like headset or whatnot, to click the link and upgrade your setup today. And special thanks to Razer for sponsoring. Alright. I was just driving anyways, mostly do something constructive with my time. Alright, for now, we are going to dump this. Right here. Now we'll park it over here. Actually, what it should do is the same pits that I use over on the other one. Oh, I need that guy. There we go. The same pits that I use on the other one I should actually have over here as well. Okay, I don't even know how much be the, that would be the fertilizer plant, would it not? It would. Solid fertilizer. We are full on solid fertilizer. What do we need to make solid fertilizer? Water. We're out of water. We're out of water. Okay. I wonder if I can haul a load with the other one yet. And let's take a look. What can we build here to help manage our stuff? Is that under silo extensions? Manure heap. That is exactly what that is. I don't want to place it necessarily. Needs to be placed next to a barn. No, let's just snap it. Apparently that one needs to be placed next to a barn. Same with the other. So yeah, those are kind of silo extensions. Can we? I'll just snap it there. And yes, I did notice that all my stuff that I hauled here went poof. But that is totally fine. But now we have a place to dump it at least. It's a start. Now we need to hook back up to the trailer and see if we can haul out some fertilizer. Because believe me, we're going to use it. I think that just makes sense having a fertilizer heap right there. Or a manure heap. Well, we got seeds there, but we have also got a ton of fertilizer, so let's move the fertilizer. Ooh, that's nice pellets. What do we need for to make more seeds here? Probably more grain, right? Yeah, we took all of the freaking fertilizer. Well, we know where we can haul it. We can dump it in our fertilizer bin. Which is fantastic, because that's exactly what we need to do. Alright, let's hop over the train tracks here. It's a little bit of a hop on the other side, but that's still better than trying to do the other. We don't want to fill. So I'll have fertilizer there. We want to go. We want to offload it. You do want to dump it. Keep dumping. $21,000 seeds and 34,000, well, 35,000 in fertilizer. There we go. We did a thing. Begs the question. We have 20,000, right? What do we have for seeds around here? We got oats. We do have oats, but I think it takes barley, doesn't it? What do you take? Wheat? Oh no, it takes oats. Do I actually have oats right here? That's the next question. Alright, let's burn down here and see what we got. What's this one? Soybeans. I don't think it takes soy. I mean, it'd be nice if it did, but no, let's be honest, it doesn't. It does not. But I could move this. Any which one of these. That's soy soybeans. I only have 38,000 oats right there. I've got 75,000 canola. This bin is empty. And wait, we don't actually have that much for grain sitting in the yard. I bet I know where it is though. Bet it's in the friggin' bin down yonder. Which also begs the question, so these guys are just about in the final stages of reproduction. We are going to have to put some water in there pretty soon. The Holsteins are 5,000 milk. But I'm willing to bet down in the bins where the other ones are. Those ones are all ready to go. We got more chickens. Because we buy the 110 that are 2. We're going to have a lot more. And then the Angus, they're just starting their phase. Still waiting, still waiting. Alright. Alright, I was just checking out a couple things here. Alright, so that we can do. Let's just take the trailer down. Because you never know if there's a pile of solid fertilizer down there, we could just load it up. At the end, we could also load up the it'll come to me. 20,000 odd oats or barley, which I'm pretty sure was in the bin down here. Oh, hell. Yeah, that serves right from not paying attention. The worst part is it ejected me out of it. Can I have that, please? No, I really didn't buy that chunk. Still might actually do the other side of stuff yet. On the road again. Always on the road again. Like how it's always me that has to figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's over here. The problem with having a big field like this and having oh yes we do. We have fertilizer. Alright, well I'll drive over here. I'll not detach the loader. I'm not sure what my other front end loader is. I was sure it was over here, but let's push the trailer down a little bit further. There we go. Then I could just drive straight up on the roadway here. That's not that bad. We only got 9,600, so there's about 11,000 total. So 7 left. Actually, I could just do it like this too. Alrighty, backing up one more time. I might have one more big scoop in there yet. I could always hook up with this trailer with the 3/4 ton as well and just quickly come burning back down here and pick it up. Before I get too crazy here, let's just cross the road and take a gander. I'm sure these are full. Yeah, 281,000 in barley. What's this one? 218,000 in oats. So I could just load up the barley underneath here and go. not quite a full load, and I'm not really worried about the other excess that's back there. We'll eventually get it. For right now, we don't need to worry about it. Well, one thing about it is I could bring this tractor back down here. I quickly just take this with me. Bring this back down, then we could do a load of feed to there. I could use the tractor, get a load of water for the sheep. There's always stuff to do. There's people going every which way, and it's surprisingly busy for December. Like it really is. It's surprisingly busy. But yeah, I'll just dump this into the bin right next to the fertilizer, and I might take the seed that's there, dump it in the seed container on the way back, and go down, pick up the other stuff. And when we go to hauling birds and stuff, that's when we're going to be busy. Oh, I bet it's my 3/4 ton truck that's blocking the traffic, even though clearly drive right by it. Morons. Then I think we can start maybe think about setting up a orchard. Obviously nothing's going to grow this time of year, but we can try. I can't believe I've got only 8.8 hours on this tractor, but some of my other ones just like 100 hours. Oh, does it actually say that I could just offload it right here? Happens if this action cannot be performed here. And that's what I kind of thought. But I can dump it here, right? Yes. That's really the only thing I actually care about. It's basically having a spot to dump. 288 fertilizer, 2,900 of seed. That 2,900 of seed won't go very far, so that's why I think we'll come back in and we'll dump 20,000 of some kind of grain in here, probably where the bin is of the barley, and then that way we can get about 20,000 seed ish. It doesn't sound like much, but I mean, basically, other than the up cost of processing, means we basically have free seed and free fertilizer. Minus production cost, of course. But it's still a lot cheaper than buying it. Okay. Oh, start overloading. There we go. I do like this facility. It's pretty slick. So let's go first. We'll get 20,000-ish of TMR. We'll dump that into the or as close as we sort of can eyeball it. Into the other. Into the cow barn. Then from there we can pick up the seed. This is all the stuff that we probably should have done the last thing we streamed, but we didn't, and that was a while ago, so. So we'll do the TMR first. We'll fill up these guys. Then we'll grab the seed, haul back, dump it so we can get seed processed. We should also quickly grab the water can, fill those up. Oh, there's my front end loader. Found it. It's hiding over here. Hay, no. Silage, no. Total mixed ration, yes. 24,000 we can haul in this. So we'll have to be careful. We only want 18 to maybe just a touch at the 20,000 for the other. But while I'm here, let's drop that there. Let's do the watering for these guys. And probably the feeding too, because I can clearly see they need some food. Yeah, and it's taking on water, so while it's taking on water, we'll just These are only 500 liters a pop. Oh, we're full. How's the other guys? Well, they're doing pretty good yet. Alright, this thing is full of water. No different than owning pets. You gotta feed them and you gotta water them. This one is always very tricky in getting the water. There we go. Those ones are grass. Water's come up quite a bit. I might as well just do another one. They were that low. I mean, it's only an 8,000 liter tank, so it's not great anyways. I'll load up some grass for these guys, since they only eat grass. There we go. I should keep them fat, dumb, and happy for a while. This isn't really bad. $143 for per 8,000 liters. Technically speaking, if that was the cart for ours, you gotta calculate because, well, we're getting water anyways for our cistern soon. So that's 8,000 liters, right? Times 3.78. Yeah, we'd be taking on 34,000 liters of water. I know some people would probably look at that and go, that's a lot of water. It lasts us for a while. Just trying to get nice and close on this one, but it didn't work. Alright, well, we'll just sort of do some sort of magical work here. With that, is that better? The one problem is that I never liked about this pasture. Yes, you can hold a ton of freaking sheep in this pasture without any worries or whatnot. Which is one of the reasons why I think I'm just going to replace it with one of those trucks very soon. Just have the milk water truck, and then we have the fertilizer and petrochemicals one. So I think it's the back end that needs the... There we go. Yeah, man. You want the water. Because I hate the way this cart is set up is the biggest problem. Well, the water's supposed to be over there anyways, for crying out loud. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get at the other one. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say that we need the truck. My patience is waned. So let's look at equipment. Owned items. Animals. That would be this guy right now. Yeah, we're going to sell that guy. Yep, that was the right one. Yes, we got 16,000 for it. So that was a Mack MP 50-foot-one automatic. Okay, so we should be able to get trucks. Oh, the tanker right there. P8. 505 is 500, 530, 547. There we go. That's manual sun visor. Yes, we want the sun visor. No, we'll just take the lights, thank you very much. Yeah, we'll take attachments. We're gonna have 22 cubes on that. Blue truck and black tank. Actually, it should be silver. That's nice. Really nice. Still not that bad. All right. Yeah, we spent more than we needed to again, but we need a proper milk truck, a proper water truck, because otherwise, we ain't doing much. Alright, we'll get this complete, and then we'll come down with the truck. This is our TMR, and this trailer actually does back up real nice. So the problem is, there we go. Tractor would not get in barn otherwise. Alright, these guys are probably getting happy. I thought that said trot. That's total. Yeah, you know, that's why there's manure heap over there. They get the trots. Alright, next we'll go over here. We'll pick up some barley. Gotta be careful on this one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, you bugger. I hit the stop and it hit the E instead. Well, this. We'll just leave it there to produce seeds until it's fully empty. Alright. Orchard time. Well, sort of. We need to get the truck down here, water the sheep. That's priority number one. It's only 5,000 liters of milk, so it's not really crucial yet to get it to the dairy processor. I've created a roadblock again. I don't mind using my own grain to make my own seed. There's a little bit of seed that I need. It's a fraction of what I actually use, or not use, but can sell, so it's like paying a tax. You spend 10% on a tax, but that 10% goes back to your running cost, and all of a sudden it starts making sense. So we don't have that input cost to begin with. It makes a difference. Let's get this all lined up. It says I can dump her right here. Okay, so seeds. Barley, we'll activate that one, we'll deactivate that one. Seeds are seeds. Now I need liquid fertilizer. That one I'll just buy. There we go. Full operation. I had 2 seeds. 591 solid fertilizer. Alright, so that guy, I'm just going to leave there. Why does it look like it's all black? It isn't all black. It's actually silver, it just looks black with different light. Apparently it's an automatic. See how fast it takes on water. Budget, we're only down 7, so that's not bad for buying a truck and that. And sold products to 76. We were only 222 down last month. That's not bad. Especially if we can start selling some beef and stuff. We're gonna have to start moving chickens. What do I have for that right now? Cut chicken's not very much. It's pig food. Got some lambs, so we did take some lamb. At least it's a real horn. Do I have water here? Can't remember if I do or don't. I don't think I do. I think it's all there. Definitely gonna be easier to line up this than that stupid trailer. I could always do the milk after too. No, it takes on water pretty slow. How much water do you think we need for these guys? These guys don't need water. Probably only another 10 or 11,000. I think we'll probably be pretty good. Well, there's 8,000 again. Actually, let's just stop at that and see. Somehow I magically got it exactly at 150 bucks. Oh, that was way easier. Actually, we might just do the milk right now, too. So how much how it goes? 57? That's pretty good. I think we can call that. Alright, I'll do the milk run. If you guys insist, I'll do the milk run. Okay, for starters, I'm not going to that pipe. That's the manure pipe. Not with this truck. Great demand at Central Meat Sales. For what? What is the great demand? Is it lamb? Nope. Pork? Yeah, it's pork. I don't have pigs. Good chicken's actually not a bad price. The Viking Horde is actually even closer. I'm surprised it actually takes it. Kind of actually a bit of a surprise, actually. And that, for reference, is that's the freight shed for the railway. They take pretty much everything, so. It would be bad to pick up that area too with the bins. Alright, let's drive down and take a look at potentially the orchard farm. Well, this thing's already got 0.1 hours on it. Didn't take us long, did it? Yeah, I have another truck like this. That saves way more time. Alright. So, for starters, we want to go buildings. We want to go production. Apple factory, which is actually, no, it's a different building than that. Okay. I would think we probably want it back here or something, right? Okay, so other, that's bees, chickens, we know. Sheep, we know. Pigs, we definitely know. We still have no horses. Alright, so we'll just get out. So that's where we drop off the apples. Now we just need apples. Like trees. Can't remember. Was it in the pallets? Like, what tree saplings? Cause bear, cypress, oak, birch, stone, pine, spruce. Nope. Large pig food. Spruce lumber. Liquid fertilizer. Poplar, sugar cane. Is it actually part of the decoration? That's farmland. Orchards. Apple tree. Okay, they're $1,500 a piece. So we get ourselves in line here. Yes, we know it's going to be expensive, but I always wanted one. Okay, so we basically got to run down the line. We might just start with these ones for now. So production will have a bazillion of these. Yep. You know what? I might just buy the water. Yeah. Buy. Wonder how many of these actually produce. So we want to go activate, 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 activate. There we go. 1 water equals 2 apples. So this might be enough for right now. They're running, so we're getting apples. Then we can make apple juice and apple juice honey. So apple honey is 5 apples, honey, sugar, and water. Or apple juice is just water and apples makes apple juice. I think that's the easiest one. Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet is that. So there we go. We got actually production rolling. We did have the water truck. We could have done the water ourselves, but it would have took a bit. I think we'll skip another day. Now we're about 100,000 down, but it's fine. I think we're gonna make pretty good amounts off of it. It's a specialty crop. Alright, stuck on the edge. Stuck on the edge we are. No, I slept in the cabin the last time, but Will's just sleep in the house. $8 the next morning, we'll see what kind of interesting things have happened in a day. Wow, we actually made 17,000. Oh yeah, the property income's gone up. Low contracts, we know that. We have 420 apples each. Deactivated. Why is that one deactivated? No idea. Clothes, he's out of fabric. Okay, well that's not too terrible. Chickens. Well, we have 5,200 now. That's not bad. Seeds and fertilizer 10 and 7. Okay, well that means wherever my tractor is, there it is. We can dump the rest of this. Get crack-a-lacking and hauling some other stuff. Actually, let's zoom over first before I go moving stuff. See if we can get some apple juice in production. And no, I don't know if I need a special tool or not. I'll say storing, but maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know what that would be under. Grapes or just grapes. Olives or olive machine. Sugar cane is just sugar cane. Beet technology, that hasn't changed. Potatoes, nope. Miscellaneous, nope. It's not motorized if that's the case. Could still be an other. I don't know if there is. Also supposed to grab them from the other side. Or say like this one. I would take that as a no. Alright, so in that case, let's go back up here. Change the output to distributing. That's probably the best way to do this, is just have it distribute to the actual facility. Let's see if it moves here, because then we can just, the apple juice is water again. That's not bad, we can do that. 3 water, 8 apples, apple juice. Alright. So let's haul some more fertilizer out of here then. I don't know if the apple mod works or not. We're gonna find out, because let's actually move the seeds. I don't know. I've never used the mod. Went to Saskatoon Farm, but they didn't have that. Alright. 11,000 seeds. So next hour we'll see some sort of something. We don't know what that shift will be, but it'll be something. Doopity doopity doop. Bonk bonk bonk. Alright, let's offload some seeds. Oops. Let's careen our tractor into the bin that has the seeds. That's the best way to make sure that all the seeds stay in the same spot. We will blend everything. It's probably the fertilizer tank that I almost ran into. Boom. Alright, so let's quickly check. I know the other productions, like Bob's Needles, he's unemployed until I get him some more cloth, but the cloth is $7.90, so we should have a lot there. That's fine. Still on contracts, we know that. Chickens. For the most part, other than the last 110. Not sure why these ones are so lackadaisy. Oh, food is low, that's why. That might be the reason. I do believe I need to feed, I can feed him barley too. Okay, let's feed him some barley. The beef, straw's still good, capacity for food's still good, they're getting closer. These guys are getting relatively close to popping a bunch out. These guys are doing good. Reproduction getting close. Okay, but I'm going to... it's not the truck I was looking for. Also not the truck. Not the truck. Definitely not the truck. Not the truck. Yep, this'll work. Got 25 hours on this thing. We'll go down and we'll load up this with some barley. And then we'll take it over. Because that might be the reason why they're maybe not producing as much and whatnot. Is because they're just... they're getting hungry. Apparently I need to feed them. But yeah, no, this truck will work. Alright. The bin is right here. We do have the barley capacity anyways. It's not like I'm... Well, who cares if I use this whole thing for the frickin' chickens or whatnot, right? Planted it be used more than I planted it to make money on it. We still have 259,000. This truck can't haul that much anyways, so... I think 11.5, so 23,000 is our capacity. That should be probably... That should help quite a bit. I mean, I do have that stupid bin there. I should actually sell that bin. I don't even know if there's anything left in it. Yep, you definitely want to dump this here. That should help these little bastards out. $33,000. 36. Their food was getting low. Chicken capacity 43,000. So yeah, they're in the green. They're all happy. Grain is good. Grain is God. To them, they probably think that. Anything in this fucking bin? Yeah, there's 12,000 sorghum. Any way to get it out? Not really. Unless I grab... I could just haul this thing down here and then sell this bin. I don't need the bin. I really don't. I feel like we did actually accomplish quite a bit tonight. It's weird saying that, but yeah, we actually got a lot done. Engine first. Broom, broom, broom. Hope you don't like high speed, because this thing is not high speed. Let's cut across the field. I know, it's my field. I'm fine with this. There we go. Cruise control at 5 kilometers an hour. Oh, she wanders. Holy crap. No. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to go this way now. It's wandering. Like straight as an arrow. One would think it would go, right? And all of a sudden it'll just start going. I'm going this way now. See that herky jerky? Yeah, it just decides, no, today's the day, I'm going this way. I bet if you just left it for a half an hour, it'd just burn a massive donut in a field and get stuck somewhere. It has a mind of its own. We might as well get the 12,000, excuse me. Yes, I'd like to go over here again. 12,000 out of there, and we might as well just get rid of this stupid bin. We're not going to use it. I mean, we're going to use it for feed for the chickens, right? That was the idea. It's been there for probably years. Literal years. It's been there literally years. Why do you keep pulling that way? Deactivate cruise control. Why would I want to do that? And yes, this actually does move about 5 kilometers an hour. It's not joking. I've actually used one and it's like, alright, I only need to move it 10 feet. 20 minutes later, like, could have just got the tractor hooked up to it, moved it, and done it. Would have been quicker. Would have been quicker. Alright, I deactivated it because this is more serious territory. And I do mean serious territory. Alright, let's turn. Can we get this? Yeah, let's try right there. There we go. Bring the truck back around here. We get this 12,000 sorghum out of here. Poor truck almost needs a paint job. It's an old truck. We've had it from basically, I think, what, episode 30? And we put like 24 some hours on it. And I still use it. It's fantastic for stuff like this. What is the price of sorghum? If you don't mind me asking. I don't have a lot of it, so getting rid of 12,000 doesn't actually hurt my feelings. Viking Horde's 951, which is not bad. Bloomingdale Grain's 953. The old General Mill and the Grain Mill. Off we go. Toodaloo. Zoom zoom. Alright. P. Construction. Yes, we want to sell that one. We really don't need it. Alright, sneaking across again. Doesn't seem like that far away. At all. And we're still cruising across the field. I'll get back set up on the barley. Because it's the right thing to do. It has been a while since we've been back. Yes, that is true. Will I be doing Farming Sim 25? Eventually. I have talked to recently the modders that have done a lot of work for me for doing this, and they don't want to be named, so I can't really say who they are. But they've done incredible work on this map. They're wanting to merge this one, if they can figure it out, to 25 and basically carry on type thing, but there's a lot of issues with it. So, not in the near future, but in the future, we'll merge things over. And who knows, maybe it's actually a different map, especially if the poor guys can't figure it out. But a lot of the same mods they're now working on are actually very similar to what we have, so they're doing a fantastic job. So in the immediate future, no, we're still going to be doing Farming Sim 22, but they are doing a fantastic job, so I can't fault them for anything. They are doing their due diligence. Which, hey, cool. Good on them, right? I'm not saying anything bad about it. This poor tree, I think, is close to dead. For whatever reason, I still like my bushes around here. It just separates stuff. It still looks good. I love my cabin in the woods. That turned out fantastic. And when we ever do decide to kill this one, we'll do a once over sort of it. It won't be anytime soon, but yeah, at some point we will do a full-on look about. And kind of like what a lot of people have asked so far is like, well, if you do decide to kill it and move over 25, we want to see the kind of like a before and after. So what I would do is I'd start another map like this, barren, basically how it is when you start, to the point where it is now, and then we go from there, right? It's just, we've come a long ways. This map is actually unrecognizable compared to what we started with. I don't know, it's been trial and error. I think the sorghum's too valuable of a product to go directly to the flour mill, so I know I got 12,000, but I may just move the auger and dump it, because it's just too valuable. 900 per, and you only get 1,000 for the flour. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to. Oh, this is sorghum. Oh fuck. Okay. Excuse me, sir. No. Out you go. It's convenient. Don't even need to move it. Just need it back into the bastard. Right. Duty calls. Still love the fact that the mirrors actually work. Alright, so I should be able to eyeball it here. Not bad, eh? Still got it. Still got what? Excuse me. What? Oh. Oh, I see. Try that. Yep, that's better. 61,000. 87. Ah, you'd stop unloading and let it unload. Gotcha. Makes sense. No, we got 72,000. So that actually worked out. So selling that bin, we're actually only 77. That's not bad. All right. So a couple things gotta go. One, sorry, dude, I don't just follow anybody. That's not how things work. I don't just go into someone's chat and go, "Hey, follow me, man. I'm cool." It don't work that way. Sorry. Or at least I don't do that. I don't think anyone else would really do that either. But I am going to quickly go check on the pup, take him out for a bathroom run, get him settled outside the door type thing for a bit. Then I think I'll come back and we'll do a little bit more of the farming sim, as I do have a lot of fun doing this. So yeah, we'll be back shortly. Okie dokie. I am back. I might have to take a small break in between. I've released the hound. He was having a tantrum earlier, so fair point. He is loose in the house. Hopefully going to behave. If not, he's going right back in his crate, which I don't like doing. I wanted to give him freedom, and I want to give him the ability to learn that he is responsible enough and whatnot, but if he starts getting into things, that's when he goes back in the crate, which is unfortunate. Alright, so he has come back upstairs, so it's not an issue. Doesn't sound like he's chewing anything, so he didn't get into anything. He's just probably went down for a little water. I know. Some people say you're not supposed to give your dog water before bed. But at the same time, I don't want a dog that's dehydrated, so it is what it is. Now, I was doing something, and God knows what the hell it was. Something to do with animals, wasn't it? Chickens. Well, we do have a pile of chickens. Like, we are getting tons of eggs. Oh, fabric. Right. Right. We'll get some fabric with. Well, this is K30. Yeah, this is a 30. Oh, 1 ton. I thought this was just a 3/4. But K20s were the 3/4 and K30s were the 1 tons. I mean, my truck nowadays is 2500, which is basically just the same damn thing, except it doesn't have the dualies or the flat deck. I'd actually really love an old truck like this, to be honest. I would prefer an old truck like this to the modern. The sad truth is, they get better gas mileage than the new ones, and they're more reliable. It's just sometimes things tend to break because they're older. But hey, I tend to break because I'm older too, so I mean, it's mutual. Okay, I'm just going to pull up like this. This pallet is brutally heavy, so let's just use our super strength here. Never even looked. How heavy is that pallet? 468, so 900 pounds. 900 frickin' pounds. That is a heavy frickin' thing. Now we're gonna zoom down the back road here. Oh, I tell you, I had a day. One of those days. I was trying to do some professional things and got denied it, which it makes no bloody sense whatsoever. But yeah, they, for whatever reason, they went, oh, we don't seem to see the need for that, so sorry, we're not going ahead with that. It's like, well, shit, that took like hours to figure out, and loopholes and everything else to dive through, and then they just go, no, sorry, we're not doing that. And it's like, what the hell was the point telling me all this stuff about, oh, well, we could offer this, we can offer this, and we could do this. And it's like, yeah, okay, at the end of the day, you already had it planned that no, you weren't doing any of that. So that was a big kick in the nads. But luckily enough, the girlfriend found something that might work, so we shall try that. See if that works. Okay, Bob's Needles is done. So, yeah, that's all sort of done now. So that adds more stress. But then, of course, the one thing that adds even more was I was going to go to work today, but I need to fill up the truck. Went to gas up the truck and found out that the cards don't work. I'm going, this is freaking weird. So then I decided, okay, well, whatever reason, I'll try to log into the bank using the mobile thing. Found out the bank is down. Went, oh, okay. So, you know what? I'm just going to go drive home. That's that. Just drive home, deal with it. Not dealing with this crap today anymore. That's it. So, yeah, anyway, that's how my day went. That's why it's kind of imperative and important, if you can, for whatever reason, donate a little crypto my way. Much appreciated. The link is in the chat below on the YouTube side. You can give me a little bit, or you can give me a lot. Don't matter. Every little bit counts, and every little bit is appreciative. I know a lot of people would probably go, oh, that's like schemey and whatnot. No, just honest. I mean, you don't have to give me anything if you don't want to. I leave that choice entirely up to you guys. But if you can, it's much appreciated. Because every little bit nowadays goes a long way. And even if you want to give me like 100 sats, that's like 10 cents. I'm good with that. That's great. Right? I'm one of those easygoing guys. So yeah, I think we actually got everything pretty well organized. And I'm kind of thinking, we have been streaming for a little bit tonight, and I'm getting tired, so I'm thinking tonight's the night that we're going to call her. So I do appreciate everyone coming out and hanging with us tonight, and of course, if you guys are new here or been around for a while and just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to support both channels. You can do it on the YouTube side underneath the video. Actually, you can do it underneath the Kick side. It's underneath the video too. But the YouTube also has that little Huskarl floating around the bottom right corner. Some say that now that we're back farming again, that he's going to be this new farming kingpin. I think he's a lunatic, but I mean, if you do see him out hiding in the wheat field thinking that's how magically that gets like produced, just back outside ahead and push that button, would you? Then also flip over the kick, like I said. Subscribe's below the video, and of course the follow is there too, so make sure to check that out so that you know when I go live the next time. And like I said, donation button, which I'm going to have to put on the Kick side yet. I haven't done that yet, but I will be shortly, so make sure to check that out in the near future. And yeah, we'll see everyone on the next one. And thanks again, Razer, for sponsoring the stream. I will put the link back in the YouTube as well for that. If you guys want to click it, you'll get some nice stuff. And if you don't know, Razer is actually a fantastic company with a lot of great products like new mice, keyboards, headsets. I do believe they do microphones. Their mouse pads. I'm still using one of the original mouse pads. I think it's like 15 years old. Still good, man. I mean, granted, the rubber backing has fallen off and it's glued to the desk now for whatever weird reason. But I mean, the top's still good. Still got good results, so can't say anything bad about the product. It's been great. Anyways, we'll see everyone on the next one.